It's Jsaws.
And Tony.
I'm gonna goof the day away. It's Jsaws.
And Tony.
I'm gonna goof right in your face with so much extra time to waste. That's why I play your favorite games. So come and goof with me.
And Tony.
I like the theme.
I bet you do.
I enjoy it. And I also noticed that you started recording. I can hear the mouse click, Tony.
I just misclicked, that's all.
Welcome back to Two Goofballs Gaming. My name is Sir Jsaws, and his name is
I'm the mouse.
the Mouse. And we're here with episode 12 of Pokemon Crystal.
Oh, right.
Man, if only we had poison cure berries, Tony.
That's okay. Don't worry. See? Ooh, super potion.
Nice, dude.
That heals 50.
That's more than any of our Pokemon have. Are those supposed to be slowpokes?
Yes.
In a sprite animation? Oh, God.
Oh, trust me. This is hysterical.
Quit taking slowpoke tails. If we obeyed you, Team Rocket's rep would be Excuse me, I burped. Ruined.
You mean, besides the fact that your entire organization got defeated by a 10-year-old kid?
Hey, they were a tough 10-year-old. You had no. That kid was a maniac. You didn't see the look in his eyes.
Which is why you guys are out here dealing with slowpoke tails to make money.
I ain't got to answer to you. Fuck you.
You know what? Screw you! Go, Retiera!
Why is it that every time I see that name, I just I think of that episode of Family Guy where Chris has that Spanish teacher, or there's this teacher, and Spanish teacher, and she's got really huge knockers, and she goes "Rat-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta, rat-ta-ta-ta-ta."
I'm gonna be honest, I haven't seen Family Guy so long, but I would not be surprised. Now, excuse me while I throw a rock at a rat.
So, I was telling Tony the other day I had a fantasy about, I was thinking about, a movie. And I was hoping that they'd, release a, romance movie involving RoboCop. She'd be like, I love Alex. He's just so thoughtful, when we're sleeping over my parents' house, the way that he says to me, "Come quietly or there will be trouble." When my parents are sleeping in the next room, really lets me know he cares. But something about, what the hell's the name of the gigantic robot? I gotta remember now. I don't remember the gigantic robot's name.
Which one?
Oh. Big robot from RoboCop. I'm Googling it right now.
Oh, the one that had, the initials for names?
Yeah.
I have no idea.
But the way Ed 209 gets out of the car and says, "Get in the car. You have 10 seconds to comply. 9, 8. Really shows me how firm he is, and I feel safer with him because, he's really not afraid to lay down the law, I hate myself. My jokes are horrible. Don't laugh.
Or do, we're not your boss.
This summer, coming to a theater near you. Get in the truck, scum. Get in the truck, scum. Okay. The love triangle you never expected.
We need money, but selling slowpoke tails?
You're going
Stop being a grunt.
You're gonna break up with him. You have 10 seconds to comply. It's always the same thing with you at 209.
Oh, it has mail? Oh. You can look after the house with Grandpa and Slowpoke.
Aww.
Love, Dad.
Oh, dude, that's so cute, though.
The Slowpoke with his tail cut off.
Oh. So what is it, docking? Are we PETA, Tony?
No,
one of the people dock the pit bull tails?
No, that's Gen 5.
Are we PETA, Tony?
No, that's Gen 5.
What do you want? If you interrupt our work, don't expect any mercy.
So, only because I know it's not going to show here, but in the remake of Heart Gold Soul Silver, this guy was actually a unique grunt. He actually had a name.
Really?
They actually,
because they didn't. Because there's nowhere to go from here. There's no boss, right?
There's only really two really important Rocket members that really mattered, and they didn't even have names.
I see.
I forget his name though, so wasn't that memorable. But it was at least important enough to remember.
Send out a coughing, dude. I love the way he like opened up his holes for us. That was real cool. That was the animation, by the way. He puffed out some smoke out of the holes.
No,
I think he farted.
I mean, he is a little ball of poison gas, so.
Rage? Rage. Water doesn't really affect poison, right? He's a poison type. I think he's just a poison type.
He is, but Coffee is surprisingly a very bulky Pokemon.
Oh my god! Enemy coughing used Los Angeles on
Actually, funnily enough, that was the
Smog. That was the attack.
No, but that was actually the original names for Coughing and Wheezing.
What?
It was gonna be New York and L.A.
No!
Yes, dead serious.
Oh my god! I made a corny fucking joke and there's actually a backstory. That's great.
It was like their beta name before they kind of like...
Enemy coughing used Smog. Oh no! It's just like Los Angeles! Oh, you're poisoned. Tisk. Yeah, we're really not doing anything to him with the normal attacks, huh? That's a little better.
Like I said, he's very bulky. It was just, unfortunately, Jsaws not,
Yeah, so what's wrong with being a little thick, Tony?
Actually, nothing.
Exactly. That's why I keep you around. A little bit of cushion for the pushing, know what I'm saying?
I like to point out that his wife Claire is behind him.
Well, she got the headphones on. What she don't know, don't hurt her. She just looked up at me and went, huh?
Probably for the best.
Probably for the best. Whoa, not very effective.
Yeah, because we're also part poison. We'll just lick him to death.
Hey,
Oh yes!
nice. So, enemy coughing, use smog. Do we want to say like, what is it? Like, what is it? Pollution or no, the emissions that come off of a Tesla Cybertruck as it spontaneously combusts. Enemy coughing used the emissions that came off a Tesla Cybertruck.
It's kind of a bit of a mouthful.
I like that we used lick immediately after the word mouthful. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! I'm on a roll today, baby. I'm just tired enough to not give a crap whether my jokes land or not.
We're here to have fun, people.
Oh god! Tony, please help me.
I'm helping you by ignoring you.
Oh god!
So, I don't know if this is something that a thing since this early, but I don't think if you're a poison type, you can get poisoned.
That's good. That's good.
Hence
'Cause that'd be
why-
really stupid.
But I don't know if how early in the generations they did that, because it wasn't until Gen 5, I want to say, where electric types can't get paralyzed by their electric moves.
Tony, are we gonna get a Pikachu?
If we find one.
Use your thunder smash! Pikachu! Oh Christ, man! Just say solar beam. Fuck it. You know I don't even need you for this. Solar beam. Bam.
I like to point out that our Phantom has high special attack but low attack. Those moves are considered physical, so it's going off attack stat.
Oh my God! Why? So what do we give him like a special attack?
Yes.
TM?
Oh, like surprisingly enough, like Gengar. Like if not that we ever get a Gengar because that requires trading, but if we were to get a Gengar, we could give him everything but Ghost moves, and he'll be a powerhouse.
That's awesome. You did okay, but wait till next time. Yeah, Team Rocket was broken up. Well, so what about it? 3 years ago. Yeah, so what? You got a problem with that? But we continued our activities. You know what I'm saying? Underground. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know, now you can have fun watching us stir up the trouble. You know what I'm talking about? You got a problem with that? I even forgot how I did it. Way to go, Claire. Team Rocket is taking off. See, I remember the day 3 years ago when a child just about your age battled them and defeated them. Maybe it's gonna happen again. My back's getting better, too. Let's get out of here. I'll take you back to my house and regale you with tales of my youth.
Because I'm a safe horror.
We put 7 hours of our life into this game already, and we're only at, what, the 3rd town? Including the one we started off in?
You know what? Let's do the
If there's a place you gotta go, I'm the one you need to know. I'm the man.
So we started New Bark.
Uh-huh.
We eventually made our way to Cherry Grove.
Uh-huh. I don't count the Cherry Grove as a town, though, because it doesn't have a gym.
Doesn't matter. It is a landmark.
Damn it.
Then we went to Violet City, where we did got our first badge, and now we're in Zelia, our second town.
Okay.
Which also has a badge.
Oh, Azalea? Does Iggy live here? Black Widow, baby!
This is you.
Hello, Claire! You handled yourself like a real hero at the well. See, I remember when I first learned how to handle myself, I was very, very enthusiastic about it. I like your style, kid. I would be honored to make balls for a trainer like you. Not that you need balls. I mean, you've got big enough ones already, fighting all those grown men at your age. That's impressive. This is all I have now, but take it. Take my balls.
Or a ball.
I make balls from apricorns. Collect them from trees and bring them to me. I make balls out of them. Did I say balls? Balls are great! You have an apricorn for me? Cool, I'd love to make balls. I'll turn that one into a ball. Which apricorn should I use? The white one? You want me to make a white ball? It'll take a day to make you a ball. Come back for it later.
And when he said a day, he means literally a day. So
it's literally a day.
It's like what, 9:19 give or take?
They were so thrilled with this like timer. They couldn't have just been like, come back in an hour?
No. Also.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's not the best way to get Pokeballs.
No, it's really not.
Also, speaking of.
What?
Lure. A ball for Pokemon hooked by a rod.
Oh, come on.
AKA fishing.
Are we gonna get a Gyarados?
I mean, if I wanted to, we could have had a Magikarp by now. Let's just heal like this.
Nurse Joy! Wow, you're hot! Man, I'd love to make you my wife!
Which one?
There's a million Nurse Joys, isn't that the joke?
Yes.
Okay.
Alright, so we're going to be dealing with our next gym leader, who's a bug type.
And who's gonna take on the bug type? The Rock? Really? Another gym beaten by the Geodude.
I mean, it was pretty big rock.
Did I say Geodude was my first favorite Pokemon?
You mentioned it earlier.
Yeah, Geodude used to be my favorite.
Did you come and get Kurt to make some balls? A lot of people do just that. No, they don't. Hold up, just for good luck.
That
was actually good. I couldn't speed that up. Oh, damn it.
You hit the debug button again, Tony.
Azalea Town Pokemon Gym. Yo, Challenger! Bugsy's young, but he's knowledge of bug Pokemon's for real. It's gonna be tough without my advice. Let's see. Bug Pokemon don't like fire. Flying type moves are super effective.
Oh, so our Zubat might be able to help out here.
He doesn't have a flying move. Again,
He
that's
hasn't picked the one flying Pokemon that doesn't have a flying move. Damn it, Tony.
soon. Trust me. He'll be a beast.
Hey, are you challenging the leader? No way! I sound less like a little girl and more like a mouse that represents a gigantic multi-billion-dollar conglomerate.
Twins Amy and May want to battle.
Haha, we're gonna throw our balls at you. Haha.
Spinnerack. In the remake, this was actually a double battle.
Oh, so you had to fight multiple?
Yeah, you fought them. They sent out 2 Pokemon, and you sent out 2 Pokemon.
Oh, cool.
So, but being that they didn't introduce double battle till Gen 3, we're just gonna throw rocks at them.
You're just, yeah, well, I mean, that's what you do with a bug. You smush it.
Spider! Spiders!
Tony, that's really ignorant, okay? Spiders are actually really great at keeping household pests such as ants and millipedes out.
That was a SpongeBob reference.
Oh, God.
Spiders!
Oh, God. Okay, that... Ding! That's reference number 13 for y'all at home keeping track.
Or not, I mean, it's not your job.
It's like Rocky's getting ready to throw a rock. And Goktua's like, wait, Rocky! You don't have to do that! We have technology!
Oh, goodness.
Oh, double goodness.
Yeah, so assuming this was any other game, we could have just dealt with one each at a time, but
I'm not counting that SpongeBob reference, by the way, because that second one was forced.
that Pokemon are cool and tough. I'll prove it to you. Oh yeah.
Okay. Oh. It's another bug catcher.
Bug catcher out wants to battle.
Dude, I don't even know what I did for Wade's voice. Did I do Wade's voice?
I mean, we can always just look back at the part if we
I remember youngster Joey. Hey, Yug! How's the Pokemon training going?
Understandable.
Me, I'm still getting my ass kicked because I'm a side character. Why am I talking about him when he's not even here right now? That makes me two-faced. You know, there's nothing us New York accent people hate more than somebody that's two-faced.
I mean, look, I'm all for it because there's only so much I can say other than we're dealing with bug types. Throw a rock at him.
So he's summoning a Weedle. Oh my God, you're almost legal. To smoke, weed, pull, get it?
I like to point out that both Caterpie and Weedle both evolve into their respective Metapod Kakuna at level 7, and then level 10 become their Butterfree and Beedrill. This kid chose not to let this thing evolve.
Well, dude, because like Poison Sting's the only move you ever need. Look, see? There you go. He used it. But it did poison him. I told you, that's all you need, baby.
And our attack miss.
Damn, he did it again, goddamn.
Now we're gonna go back and heal our Pokemon.
I forgot that you could do that in the old games. Go back out and heal your Pokemon halfway through.
I mean, I could have been doing that for the whale, whale.
You proved how tough you are. You can get into the salty spittoon.
How tough am I? How tough am I?
14, baby. Ding.
Plankton?
I'm just ignoring that completely.
I ate a bowl of nails this morning.
Yeah, and
Yes.
so?
Without any milk.
Step right in, sir.
My bad. Step right in, sir. Oh my God. Oh, Tony.
Actually, I'm kind of wondering. Ooh, making sounds. It's gonna hatch soon. It'd be nice for it to hatch.
I thought that one was gonna run up to you to tell you something.
Like, hey, you know, it's kind of weak that you're going in there and healing your Pokemon before you face the gym leader. Like, what a pussy you are.
Is this an optional one? Can we avoid that one?
We could, but once we beat the gym leader, everyone stops. You're not able to fight everybody else again, so for experience.
You know, unironically, of the bug Pokemon, Scyther's a bug Pokemon, isn't he?
Yes. And spoiler alert, the gym leader uses Scyther.
I also like Beedrill. I liked those Pokemon when I was a kid.
See, and that's
Because of
something
the Fury, not the Fury attack, the multi-hit attack.
Twin Needle.
No. It was like, it can attack multiple times.
Oh, you're probably thinking Fury attack then.
Fury, yes. I love
But
Fury.
Twin Needle was also one too.
That one only hit twice, though.
Oh, see, this kid was smart. He got a Kakuna.
Yeah, so it can sit there and just defense curl while you beat the shit out of
And
it.
it's an actual level to be like one level away from evolving. See, this is a smart trainer.
Well, Tony, not everybody's a super genius 12-year-old kid like Professor Oak and your character, apparently.
If I was smart, I'd be able to make money without having to do anything.
Well, who knows, Tony? Maybe one day the people at home will bless us by subscribing to our Patreon.
Ooh, magnitude.
Is that like an earthquake attack?
It's like Earthquake, but it ranges from 1 to 10. 10
Dude,
being
all the
powerful.
Pokemon are just a reference to California. That's so weak. Hey, Beedrill!
Hey, look at it. See, I get this
Level
guy.
9 Beedrill. It's
I'm-
level 12, okay.
Unfortunately, actually no, because Beach was not flying. It doesn't have levitate, so it's your
That's a
favorite.
Fury attack. It's not very effective. It's not very effective. A critical hit for 2 points.
Funny hit. The funny thing is, like, if the first hit was critical, it all becomes critical hits, I believe.
Really?
Ooh, oh.
Oh no.
Ooh.
Jesus.
He didn't deserve that.
Wait, is it Los Angeles? Is Los Angeles the one that's on fire right now? Or is it San Francisco? It's a major city that's on fire in California.
Alright, Rocky.
Oh, it is Los Angeles. I'm sitting here ripping on Los Angeles, and they're on fire right now. Oh, God. I'm canceled. If you live in Los Angeles, dude, I'm sorry about what's happening to you right now. If only your governor or your mayor would pull out some underbrush.
To be fair, at the time of us recording this is when this stuff's happening, so we don't know when this is going to go up.
Yes. But either way, my heart goes out to you. If I had $1 billion, I would be trying to help people. Because, Jesus, I can't imagine what it's like to have your house burned down.
I mean...
I've only known one person in my entire life that had that happen to them, and it's sad, dude. They're just,
It's a lot to deal with, to be fair.
I mean, everything you come home to every day, it's just gone.
Well, I mean, considering the, Actually, this has been about almost a year ago now. No. Actually,
Super
oh.
effective.
No, because it's still bug. It's grass bug.
Oh, okay. What is it? Paris like the first evolution, or is that?
It's the first stage, then you
Okay.
got Parasect.
Okay.
Which, fun fact, when it becomes Parasect, the pupil of his eyes disappeared.
Huh?
The pupil of the eyes?
Yeah.
Because normally it's the little black dot, but when it becomes Parasect, it just becomes white.
Oh, that's cool.
No, it's not.
Why?
Because the mushroom's taking over at that point.
Oh no.
So it's really the mushroom that's controlling it. I guess I should teach him better moves. And all we have left is Bugsy, which, just for the sake of, optimization.
Tony, you're stalling for time. You're just trying to fry time in the episode.
Oh!
Oh, here it comes. What Pokemon did we get? Yo, if it's a fucking Scyther, I will flip the
It's not
table
Scyther.
over.
It's Togepi!
Oh my god, it's the useless one that Misty carries around.
Togepi is better in the later generation when it can fully evolve into Togekiss.
Togepi. What nickname are we gonna give Togepi? To get a better Pokemon, how about that? Oh, so if you're not watching, if you're just listening, he's spelling out omelet right now. That may be from the many years that we worked at IHOP together. Something to do with that.
I'm pretty sure I spelled it right.
Remember that? Sir, scramble those eggs, sir. So, when Tony and I were initially hired at IHOP, they hired like 60 plus cooks.
It was more like 20 cooks and like 60 servers. Like, dear God, it was
there were a
ridiculous.
lot more than 20 cooks. They fired like they trimmed a lot of people out. It was like 60 cooks and 100 servers.
No, it was not that many. It was definitely a lot less cooks.
Oh, what was it, like 40 then? Because there were a lot of people that I don't even remember.
I'll say 40. Yeah.
Yeah, because there's a lot of people that I don't even remember existing beyond like who made it past open. So they hired all these cooks.
I mean, to be fair, it was a brand new store opening, so it's one of those things where you hire a bunch more people than you realize and then start trimming the herd.
Yeah, because, like, you know, obviously things are going to slow down after you first open, because when you first open, everyone's going to be like, oh my god, it's an IHOP, we gotta go. And, like...
Brand new store opening, yeah!
Yeah. So people go check it out, and then, like, you get your regular clientele, and that's when you start trimming people down. But, anyway, they had these, like, corporate trainers come in from out of town. And I'll never forget, this corporate trainer for IHOP, her name was Deanna.
Hold that thought for 1 second.
Uh-huh.
I'm Bugsy. I never lose when it comes to bug Pokemon. My research is going to make me the authority on bug Pokemon. Let me demonstrate what I've learned from my studies. Okay, continue your story, because we're going to get to pad it out once we deal with our gym leader.
Okay. So...
Also, fun fact, before you continue, the gender for this person is
unknown?
It was always a fun debate. I always assumed it was a guy, but some people were debating whether or not it could have been a girl because...
Well, yeah, she could have short hair, dude. Short hair rocks on some ladies.
Oh, no, definitely. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, like, for whatever reason, Bugsy's gender was always up for, like, debate.
Bugsy's gender. Well, maybe her gender's bug, dude. Maybe she's got, like, a bug gender, and because, like, it's a worker ant, you know? No real gender... any need to reproduce, so like it just never evolves.
Okay, continue with your IHOP story while I throw rocks at these. Oh, we didn't heal.
That's fine. We don't need it. He's at 40 HP.
Continue with the IHOP story.
So this corporate trainer Deanna, God bless her, she was a nice lady, and I was a dick when I was in my young 20s.
Oh, they're ace.
Already getting out the Scyther, huh?
Yeah.
Damn, dude. Whipping it out, dude. Look at that badass. I love that Pokemon.
Oh, no, I just want to point out that I didn't realize I could control the mouse with the right control stick.
Oh, sweet.
I just accidentally bumped it like, what the hell?
Scyther! Anyway, so...
Oh, wow, that sucked.
We were training, and they were doing what's called a dry run. For those of you who've never worked in the restaurant, it's like before the restaurant opens. Jesus Christ, you one-shotted me. He's level 16. That's fucked up. But a dry run is where they essentially simulate the restaurant being open, and they use the staff members as the guests, the excess staff members as the guests, and they run through, and people order things that they want to eat, and everybody gets to eat a meal. It's a great day. But they were doing a dry run, and the one thing that this lady just kept shouting at me, she goes, "Sir, sir," because like she's a corporate trainer, she's not going to be there long. She couldn't bother to learn anybody's name. She goes, "Sir, sir, scramble those eggs, sir." I'm like, dude,
this thing survived. I mean, I know
level 16 Scyther didn't. That's bullshit.
I mean, to be fair, it did use Harden, but damn. Continue.
Tony, the story gets less and less interesting every time that we have to stop it.
Continue.
So, so she goes, "Sir, sir, scramble those eggs, sir." Mind you, I just put the liquid egg into the pan. What is there to scramble? Nothing has cooked yet. It has not begun to harden. It's literally just like watery egg soup. So finally, after days, repetitive days of her going, "Sir, sir, scramble those eggs, sir," she seemed to be really on top of me. She wanted me to like constantly be running the spatula through the pan. And I finally turned around to her. I said, if you're gonna bother me, learn to use my name. My name is... Anyway, she just got real quiet. She never said it to me again. But I was so mad because, like, if I'm sitting there with my spatula just constantly moving the eggs around, I'm slowing down my cook times on my over easy eggs, my over mediums, risking burning them. I had like 4 other pans worth of eggs I had to worry about. Not just sitting there like a doofus mixing egg soup inside of a pan that I'm trying to cook it. I don't know, it's just... Ugh. God. That was so funny. There were so many cooks there too. I had 3 months worth of cook experience when I went to work at IHOP with you guys.
Mm-hmm.
And there were like these guys were like, "Oh man, yeah, I used to work for John C. Wells," and they were talking about, "Oh, he's not gonna make it. he's not gonna be, you know, he's not gonna be picked. He's gonna get fired, and all those 30-year-olds and 40-year-olds got fired so fucking quick.
I don't know. The fact that like half of them was like, oh, we weren't gonna make it. I was the last one to leave.
Yeah, Tony was the last one to leave, even after the kitchen manager.
And mind you, by the time I left, there was only 3 of us.
Yeah.
The kitchen manager, who I guess is at the time the longest running of the original people,
Yep.
myself, and his cousin.
Here's the thing: is his cousin? No, his cousin. It's not his cousin, Tony.
Look, I just go by what he told me. I think he said
Omar?
his cousin. Yeah.
Yeah, no, Omar was not his cousin, I don't think. But, yeah, no. So Omar actually was hired after the opening, dude. Omar did not exist at the opening.
Oh no, I wasn't going to count regardless.
It was you and him that were left.
Yeah.
I left like 2 years later, right?
Mhm.
I was there for 2 years. But man, yeah, the fucking IHOP, dude. God, the stories I could tell you guys about IHOP, but you'll have to find out about them in the next episode of Pokemon Crystal. Thank you all so much for hanging out. We hope that you'll smash that unsubscribe button as quick as you can, and leave as many dislikes as possible.
And sir, don't forget to scramble the eggs, sir.
Son of a bitch.